it's Jenny and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making the best dinner recipe. We're taking two of my favorites, putting them together in this chicken fajita pasta. Not only does it taste delicious, it also can be made in about 30 minutes or less. All right, so let's get started. We'll start by cooking 3 cups of pasta according to the package directions. Now I used penne pasta for this recipe, but you could use anything that you have on hand. Now while that cooks in a separate pot, I'm going to work on our veggies and chicken. We're gonna start by adding some oil to a large pot. I used about a tablespoon of oil, and next we're gonna saute our bell peppers. So for this recipe, I used 3 large bell peppers. I'm just going to dice them into little strips and give them another dice so they are bite-sized. I like to use the fully ripe colored peppers for this recipe. They just have a more sweet taste, whereas the green bell peppers have a little bit more of a bitter taste. So for this recipe, I'm going to use the red, the yellow, and the orange, but you could use whatever you prefer. We're also going to dice up 1 medium-sized onion, and then we're going to mix this with our bell peppers, and we're going to cook them at the same time in that warm pot with our oil. Next, I'm going to prepare our chicken. For this recipe, I used 2 pounds of boneless and skinless chicken breasts, and I'm going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. Now when cutting your chicken, you want to make sure that you're using a sharp knife, lay it flat onto your cutting board, and then I'm going to slice it against the grain. So when you look at your chicken, you should be able to see the muscle fibers that run through your chicken, so you're going to want to cut it perpendicular to those. Now that our chicken is prepared, I'm going to go ahead and add in my garlic. I like to wait and not add this in with the veggies so it doesn't burn, but then I will add that prepared chicken into our pot. Now allow this all to cook, and then we're going to add in our seasoning. I'm going to be using 1 ounce of fajita seasoning, which is just one of these packets, and sprinkle it right in. Now that pasta that we had prepared earlier, we are going to drain it and then add it in with the rest of our ingredients. Next, we're going to add Ro-tel, which is just canned diced tomatoes and green chilies. I'm going to be adding 20 ounces, so I'll add 2 cans right to the rest of the ingredients. Then we're adding 1/2 cup of heavy cream and give all your ingredients a good mix. And last, I'll be adding in 1 cup of shredded Monterey Jack cheese. Now give all your ingredients another mix on a low temperature just until your cheese is melted. Now if you have any leftovers, you can keep them in an airtight container for up to a week in the fridge. It's actually great as leftovers. It's perfect to reheat in the microwave and taste great still the next day. All right, our chicken fajita pasta is ready. I put the recipe in the description below, along with a link to this recipe at thediaryofarealhousewife.com. There you can save this, you can print it off, and you can find hundreds of other easy recipes just like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.